in these group homes that I would sleep in, there was up to 16 girls in one because we would all each share a room with somebody. And everyone was fighting. It was like an episode of Baddies in those places. Like, all you see is these girls fighting. There's two staff members there, damn near our age, who can't keep us from fighting. I'm just like, I don't even want to be here, let alone fight with you guys. And it ranges from, I think it was, what was it? Like 10 to 18 in there. So some were pretty older. I do remember that one girl had a cell phone in there, and I would do some of her chores and she'd let me use her cell phone. I would only be able to call like my brother. He's the only one that would answer me. But I also made really good friends with a few girls there who I don't talk to now. Some of the worst times in those places was like holidays, right? For example, when I was in there, it was Thanksgiving. So everybody's like dressed really nice. They're doing like a feast inside the cafeteria, which was, pretty cool thinking about it now. But I mean, you have children who are taken away from their parents, their family, or whoever. Maybe from a bad situation, yes. Like, I was taken from pretty bad situations both times. But, you're sitting there getting ready to eat. On half of the side of that cafeteria, you see people with their families because they were able to visit on those holidays inside, our common areas. And then you have half of the room with just sad little kids. Nobody comes to visit them. Nobody, you know, knows them. They're just sitting there by themselves eating. And, of course, that was me. I was one of them. So I would look around the room. There'd be some kids crying. I would go talk to them because I was kind of more friendly, a little bit nicer then. And it was really sad, watching these family members come visit their kids, regardless of their situation. It could have been a really bad situation that they were out of, and maybe their parents aren't the best people, but, they visited. From the outside, it just kind of looked like, wow, their parents really care about them. They came here to eat with them, and it was really fucking sad. You're eating this not the best dinner by yourself, watching these other kids be with their moms, their dads, and then you go back to sleep after. And during that time, it was just like prison. You have a curfew, can't get out of your room, can't get out to go to the bathroom. If you did, you'd have to call a staff and they'd, go with you.